Fuller Information Technologies. Saturday nights at 7 on 55 KRC, the talk station.
All right, back at it. Busy weekend as always. You're at home with Gary Sullivan, 1236 it is. Joining me now is Ed Lee, President and CEO of Habitat for Humanity in the greater Cincinnati area. And Ed, welcome again to At Home with Gary Sullivan. How are you?
Doing great, Gary. How are you? What a great day out there, huh?
Oh my gosh. It's just perfect. And I love this kind of weather. And you're a grandpa again.
Absolutely.
Congratulations.
Got another little one to watch over and take care and bring some joy to my life, right?
That's right. And they will. And
yes,
they'll wear you out, too.
Yeah, that they do. I think they're wearing out Mom and Dad right now.
Yeah? Oh, yeah. Well, it's great to be there to help.
Yeah.
I mean, it is. That's a big job. We all know that. So last time I chatted with you, you were going to have Rock the Block. And so how did all that go?
Well, it went great, Gary. As we talked on 9/11, the 20th anniversary of the tragic day, and we deployed 363 volunteers on 9/11 as part of the National Day of Service to commemorate that day. And we did 20 repair projects in the community of Evanston. Really made some big differences for a lot of senior citizens and helping them stay in their house. Some very difficult porch repairs. On a couple houses where porches had to be rebuilt, some very unsafe situations that we helped correct. Yeah. But a lot of yard cleanup, of yard cleanup, and poison ivy. We got a few volunteers that went into that for us, so we appreciate their efforts for sure.
Yeah, wow. So some people listening right now go, Habitat for Humanity and repairing porches? What's that all about?
Yeah, so we've we're best known for our new home construction, and we've been doing that for 35 years. We also do rehabs, and we talk about that periodically. But we also do repair. We also have a repair program. Our repair program, our critical home repair program, is really focused on veterans, that are homeowners. So it needs to be owner occupied by the veteran or a surviving widow of a veteran. Okay. We will do what we refer to as a critical home repair for them if they're low income, and that is we take care of health, code violations, safety issues, those sorts of things. And a lot of times we're replacing furnaces, redoing the HVAC system that's gone out, so that they have, this summer we did a lot of that so that folks could get cooling. Now we're moving into the next season where we'll be doing that for heat. We also replaced a lot of roofs, and we also have done a lot of bathtub to walk-in shower conversions so that the aging veteran can stay in their home longer. So that program is all about trying to keep folks in their homes, keep them in affordable living, and protect that asset for them as they age. We are certainly looking for more veterans to serve across the tri-state.
Wow. Okay.
So if you know of somebody that needs a critical home repair that's a veteran, you can contact us by taking a look at our website, habitatcincinnati.org, and looking for the repair program, veteran repair program, to get more information about that. But we're always looking for more veterans across the tri-state to serve.
Wow. And so it's interesting. We're talking about a Rock the Block where we get out into the community and do repairs, a repair program for veterans, and then Habitat for Humanity is known for getting people to build their house, get them out of a rental situation, giving them some security. How do all these tie together?
Yeah, you might wonder, right?
Right, but they do.
Yeah, so the mission of Habitat for Humanity is to bring people together to build homes, community, and hope.
Okay.
We're focused on affordable home ownership, creating and maintaining affordable home ownership. So our building and rehab program is all about creating opportunities for low-income folks to become homeowners. And then the repair program and Rock the Block are about preserving homeownership and really fall more under that building community and building hope part of our mission, where we really try to make a difference in the communities in which we serve.
Sure.
To get everybody a little bit excited about their neighborhood and take care of their yard and take care of their house and do the maintenance that you talk about all the time.
Right, and so important it is. Before I get into home building and talking more of the larger picture of the community, would you have a story you could share with us where we did a rock the block in the community? Maybe we built homes in that community. We did repairs in that community, and how that affected that community. If it's tangible. I mean, do you have a story like that?
Well, not this story isn't quite what you just talked about, but as we have described, we rocked the block in Evanston on 9/11. One of the volunteers that day that worked side by side with us is somebody who is part of the West End community down where the new FC Cincinnati Stadium was built, and that community obviously is about to go through some transformation, and there's lots of interest in doing repairs and lifting that community up as well. Anyway, this volunteer that was with us on 9/11 got fired up about Rock the Block, and she's trying to organize a little mini Rock the Block in her community in 2 weeks. So she's taking that idea from us, and we're providing her a little bit of support on how to think about it, how to do it. But she's taken that idea, and now it's going to go make a difference in her community.
Yeah, and no reason more people can't do that. Right.
It's there's we have a lot of folks in all of our neighborhoods. We have a lot of seniors that just are a little bit overwhelmed, and not just seniors. There are others of us too, but seniors that are a little bit overwhelmed by the maybe aren't as mobile and capable as they once were. Can't chase that lawnmower the way they used to. Can't clear the fence line the way they used to.
Right.
But the neighborhood could come together and make a difference for them.
Sure. I was even thinking of the community of Laughlin. I know you built a lot of homes there, Habitat for Humanity, and did Laughlin and Lincoln Heights kind of rock the blocks there. And I feel, my story would be I feel that's really changed those communities.
Yeah, and it really has. We're going to return to Laughlin in the spring with 4 more new builds in the village of Laughlin. I believe we got 26 houses that we built in Laughlin. Rock the Block there in Laughlin also. And the mayor of Laughlin has described our program multiple times publicly about the impact that it's had on his community and how proud he is now to take guests and visitors to the village of Laughlin through some of the residential areas where we've made a difference.
Yeah. Well, you certainly do, and if you can sit tight here, we'll take a little break and we'll come by and talk a little bit about home construction that you are doing at Habitat for Humanity. As we continue, you're at home with Gary Sullivan, all right here on 55 KRC, The Talk.
Simply Money, weeknights at 6 on 55 KRC and online at 55krc.com.
All right, 1249, Ed Lee with Habitat for Humanity, Greater Cincinnati area is with us, talking about the Rock the Block and repairs and remodeling, all kinds of things. Ed, where's home building stand now? I mean, Yeah, it's been a tough year, and I know we got supply chain issues. You got people issues. Everybody's got these issues, but you're not alone. Because I say that like I know you have issues, because I know everybody has issues right now. So, but where are you in the whole home building with Habitat right now?
It is an interesting time to be in the building industry with the supply chain and the labor issues. And we, like all builders, are bouncing along, counterpunching our way through all those issues, and still making a difference. The Cincinnati Business Courier published their list of top home builders in Greater Cincinnati recently, and we dropped a little bit in production over the pandemic period, but we're still number 16 on the home builder list in the Greater Cincinnati area. So we're still building and still part of the community, and very proud to still be on that list of top home builders. We are building across the tri-state. We have some builds going on in Evanston and in the West End, currently in Springfield Township, and up in Oxford.
Yeah.
We have a two. Usually, what we do is infill build, meaning we're building on a vacant lot in a neighborhood that's already built out.
Right.
But in this case, up in Oxford, we actually have a two cul-de-sac subdivision that we're working to finish out, and we've got 6 more houses to build, and 2 are under construction right now. And we're in need of volunteers up there. The pandemic has slowed the flow of volunteers, which is very understandable. But we're able to engage volunteers in the home building process and do it in a safe fashion, keep folks safe. And we would really like for folks to come out that are up in that area of Butler County that could come out, maybe some students at Miami, or folks connected with the university, or just want to go up to Oxford and spend a day. We're active on the build sites up there Tuesday through Saturday.
Okay.
And you can find out more information about that at habitatcincinnati.org.
Okay. Yeah, I ran into Paul Z the other day at Kroger's, and he was telling me he was working up in Oxford, and I didn't realize there was a volunteer shortage. He didn't say anything, but I think right now, there's a lot of sadness in the world right now, and volunteering is a great way to pick up your own spirits. And so they can go to the website, and it would be habitatcincinnati.org.
You got it.
Okay, well, we'll see if we can round some folks up, because that would be a great way to kind of add a little sunshine.
I absolutely agree with you, Gary. I was a volunteer for almost 10 years before I went on staff with Habitat, and my prayer every Saturday before I went to volunteer was, Lord, may I give more today than I get. Yeah, and that never happened. That never happened.
You always went home feeling good, though, didn't you?
That's right. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. Yeah. So I mentioned before I had you on that nobody gets a free home. These homes you're building, people have a mortgage. It's a non-interest mortgage, but they have a mortgage. They have the responsibility. They have ownerships. They have sweat equity. They got all this wrapped up into this home. Who qualifies? Who are these homeowners?
Yeah, and they are folks that we depend on every day in the world in which we live. They're largely essential workers. So on Monday, we will close on a house in West College Hill in Springfield Township. The home buyer is a school bus driver for Covington School District in Kentucky. So she's a great example. Her neighbor just closed on her house a couple weeks ago. She works for Lighthouse Youth Services and is trying to help troubled teens find a different path in life. Yeah. So these are folks that are contributing. They're working at meaningful jobs. They're jobs that we all depend on every day. They're just not making much money.
Right.
and so through Habitat, they qualify because of that low income, but they also have to qualify. They can't have they've got to have a decent credit passed as well to be able to qualify. We've got to have some. We take a lot of risk. We've got to have a lot of confidence that they're going to be able to pay that mortgage also.
Sure.
And as you described, they put 250 hours of sweat equity into the build process, working right alongside the volunteers, and then they take classes that we offer also to prepare them to better manage their finances. You help us with home maintenance classes so they're ready to do home maintenance. And we also do some lawn care training for them as well, so they're ready to become homeowners. And I really think that training makes a big difference.
Oh, yeah, it does.
And sets them on a path to be successful homeowners.
Yeah, and they are wonderful people, too. As usual, we only have about a minute, and I want to talk about Habitat's restores. Again, the products that people donate get sold, and that money can build 5, 6, 7 houses a year. How do they donate, slightly used furniture, appliances at work, et cetera?
Well, we have 5 restore locations scattered across the tri-state, and you can always, anything that you can drive, you can donate to one of the stores in person, or you can visit habitatcincinnati.org, the restore section, and you can actually arrange for a pickup via the website or call 513-721-GIVE to also arrange for a pickup. And we welcome your donations of furniture, working appliances, building materials, decorating items, et cetera. And as you described, that really helps us out financially. Yeah. The stores are well stocked at the moment, so if you're looking for used furniture, maybe put some furniture in a dorm room, or your first apartment, or just need a comfortable chair but don't want to spend an arm and a leg, come visit one of our 5 stores. We also are well stocked in ceramic flooring at the moment. So this is not donated product. This is new product. But you can get a great price on ceramic flooring at all 5 stores right now.
Well, as hard as furniture is to get right now, maybe people ought to go to the restores and take a look at a comfortable
Absolutely.
chair. And folks, if you're if you're a manager or an owner of a business that deals in building products and you have surplus or discontinued items, as Ed said, that ceramic floor is available at the restores and it's new product. Those donations from companies are wonderful, and I know you appreciate them, Ed.
We absolutely do. It makes a huge difference. So sometimes it'll be returns that are products that's been returned back to the retailer or is not sellable, or sometimes the manufacturer is just ready to close out a line, and that's donated to us, and we love that because folks are able to get a good deal on brand new items from us, and everybody's happy about that.
All right, so to volunteer up in the Oxford area, we need some volunteers out there. Donate items. You can call. You can check the website. You can drive it to the stores. Again, that website is habitatcincinnati.org. And Ed, thanks for joining us today. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Gary.
All right, have a great weekend. Take care. All right, Danny boy, thanks for all your looking up stuff you had to do today. I appreciate that. Keep me on the straight and narrow as you always do. And, boy, enjoy the rest of this day. Get a few things done around the home. Tomorrow's going to be beautiful also. And the good Lord willing, we'll be back tomorrow at 9 a.m.